I did a video. I don't know. I might upload it next week. We'll see. I was gonna upload it today. I was like, I'm not in no rush to upload nothing. We got so many videos I can upload. Nah. Nope. I'll bring this a little closer. All right, let me see here. I want to make sure that I'm not. I shouldn't be good. There's no reason for me to. Everything is just stated. I don't have. So anyway, let's go ahead and this morning little thing over. I didn't come back on. I thought Westside was going to go live a little earlier. Vampire hours. I just look. When I say I can't do no, you're not going to get me up at no 12 o'clock at night doing some damn live or podcast. But the brother's working hard, and so I get it. And he has things he wants to talk about, so he can do them. And you guys go over there and follow him, and make sure that you're watching his videos live. Okay. I have some notes here, because everything's really going crazy right now, and I mean, it has been. We know that it has been since they murdered Lincoln, the last actual king of this land. However you want to see it or not. Now, I know that people are grafted in, and president's the only thing they know, and it's hard for any pale skin to want to believe anything outside the norm when. If you want to remain ignorant in your fake little world, then go right ahead. There's a real world out there that expresses and explains everything. Who was the Italian guy? I forget. Somebody, I think Lloyd said his name. I forgot. I didn't keep note of him. Who stated, America was a Negro continent. Everybody knows it in Italy and everywhere else. Palermo, blah, blah, blah. And he actually, I think, was working out in New York, was it, or San Francisco or whatever. He had a YouTube channel. I think he still has it, but a lot of people strike him down. Hey, he might be dead. I don't know. But what was his name? He's an Italian guy. He was on TikTok a lot. He was on TikTok a lot. He had a Facebook page. They got rid of him because Facebook's got a bunch of. That's where the real rainbow faggotry crew is. Trying to push some damn morbid agenda because a lot of them were raped as children and everything else, so they're pedophiles. It's the whole swang. I'm not here to bite my tongue on that. It is what it is. I know a lot of people who live in New York, and I know exactly what's going on with these bastards. So, and like I said, they're a minor number. They put in here to create division, and if the platforms really want to silence people and remove them, good. That means that they can't watch us, they can't hear us, they can't record us. So then we talk away from these platforms. Go right ahead. Because I've been conveying with certain people, like if they want to do that, Facebook and all that, don't cry about being some goofy Facebook gel and all that. Deactivate that account. Get around those people and converse. Facebook. And if you run back to them like a lot of these idiots do, then you deserve everything you got coming. Now, what I want to say here is, we look at this thing, it's right in your face. First of all, you had, when this sucker was selected and put in this position to do exactly what they want him to do, to pull people out, to watch people falling off planes, to watch people getting slaughtered and murdered, while they sit there smiling and laughing and enjoyed it. All these, what you call the military industrial complex, these Netanyahu and the fake ass Jews, all of them just love this. Now, not every one of them, because I know some Ashkenazis who they know, and they don't play this. They're tired of it. They've seen how these so-called fake ass elites, because they got monkeys who are willing to do their job, they watch how people and families were murdered, and they despise them, but they know how to stay quiet. Problem is, our people really don't know what they're capable of, so therefore most people should be quiet. Me, I don't care. Like I said, I want to see the playing field equal. It probably never will be, because a lot of y'all never rise to the occasion. We have idiots. Let me pull up these two idiots. Let me give you a little. We have idiots like these two characters, and some of y'all follow them. I actually saw that. Now these are idiots right here. Joseph Martin Whitlow II, and we have the other idiot. Oh, this guy, he's a doozy. He's a real nutcase. I've been watching him for a little while, and I said I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to give him no energy. But Jamal Carey, straight up, I know people that live over there. He's a straight up punk. He's got an issue with wanting to beat on women. He's a straight up punk. So here they talking about the Earth being around the globe, and they're looking through these new age telescopes, which I discussed already, so I'm not going to get deep into it. And they don't know nothing about anything because they still hold on to their little religion, this, that, and the other. They say don't call me black, I'm Indian, blah, blah, blah. Listen to this. You got many people who are in these little groups y'all got. They're not tribe. And they're there. And believe me, there's nothing good about them. No, you don't have to believe me. I really don't care. I'm not saying go on some goofy witch hunt. I'm saying that most people don't pay attention to the simplest things. People will listen to anybody regurgitate the same crap and garbage of this fake world because they don't know no better. So they'll sit on the sideline. I got my job. I was reading a post where he was crying because he lost his job, but better things to come. I never really lost a job. I would just quit the job because I'm going to another venue or be a manager or assistant manager, or I'm going to college. I work at a college. I don't want to work with you guys no more. I got my bad back knees, my wrist is acting up, and y'all don't pay no attention to that. Besides, y'all young and you're dumb. So, and then every once in a while in the break room, I have to jaw somebody or punch somebody in their heart. Like, I was like, yo, y'all people are stupid. I mean, at that time, I was walking around 255, 260, and and everybody knew it. I had my back brace on, I had my knee braces, but I was lifting and moving more than anybody. And my work ethics is not to stop. Like, forget a break. What do you want to break for? Let's get this stuff done. And then we can sit down for an hour at the end or tidy up something else to make it better for the next shift. My mentality. So we got these two punks and a whole lot more. You know how the thing was with Phoenix and Davida Carter and all these other idiots. Look, if they're very disrespectful or they believe they can just walk away because they want to pick sides, they don't get it that there is no sides. It's them against us. And there's niggas who play a part on that side. And if you are a coward and you want to be on that side, when they get done with everybody else, they're going to do with you. See, that shows how people are so stupid. So anyway, these are the individuals you have to pay attention to not get caught up with. Now, we saw how this mug pulled everybody out, all the murders that happened, billions of dollars. Then we see how he starts sending money everywhere, fiat, to break the infrastructure, to break the bank, to raise the ceiling. We was at 30. We over how far are we in trillions? We're not in debt. It's this fake ass government because they've been taxing without representation. Hell, they just weaponized what, an extra 77,000 agents for IRS, most of them foreign, became citizens. They don't even know what, they grabbed it in. Now, some of them are being shown some stuff so that they'll go, okay, yeah, I have no problem with killing these people if they don't want to give over the funds, or because they don't want to, in a year and a half or whatever, they don't want to consummate the reality of going to the post office, getting on those buses and going to wherever they got to go. See, that's what y'all not paying attention to. Anyway, we got in New York, right? It's in New York, you can get $250 to go to Cinderfella to get a makeover, children and adults. This is a perversion. These people think it's all right to do this. We're talking about really sick individuals, Now look at what this fake ass government and all states are doing. That's why they see these politicians are shit. They're giving you Trump and DeSantis. I'm telling you, there's people out there. What if I put in my ballot to run? You don't have to know crap to go into office to correct this fallacy. It would actually be normal for us if we would actually adapt in all venues. So look at this. They're lowering the fitness standards for police and firefighters, the run and everything else. I mean, the Army's got a fat camp. You can go in a fat camp and get trained and don't be beating up on these guys. It's the food and everything else. Do not be beating up on people who are overlarge. They didn't make it happen and we didn't do it. There's chemicals and stuff that make a person want to keep eating that garbage, make their health bad, the stomachs, they get FUBAs and all this stuff. So we got to stop making fun of this stuff. It's not natural. It's not normal. It's not who we are. And Connecticut is lowering the passing score on the bar exam. Maybe I should just go right now and take the exam right now. Yeah, I study case laws too. So not only the little crap I studied in school and the books I'm still reading, maybe I should just go take the bar exam. What do y'all think? SATs, the SATs are lowering its standards like very, very low. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing or a good thing. What I'm saying is because we know the education system is to grab people in, but this is what they're doing to play pity pat on the back of your catching up and realizing some things. This is how they've done it. How many of y'all went to colleges, universities, and you see all these foreign instructors? Nobody ever questioned it. Y'all thought it was a cool thing, didn't you? Because of Hollywood, because of all these little reality shows with the music and all these different things to graft you to make it all right in your head. Pacific Rim, you got this nigga, from England, and you got all these other puppets and priors and stuff. So people accept it. And then you got these liberals in these cities that are about to be demoed, all right, running around because of Hollywood and music industry. Most of you niggas in the cities, y'all are gone. Y'all are lost. There's no reality into you. And the ones that are, oh, sorry, Papa. Hey, I'm sorry, Papa. He's right up under me. They'll get the hell, like, Jamal and all those individuals that know, like, they're not standing around that crap. You see what I'm saying? So the SATs lowering their standards because they've turned out so many dumbass people. Why keep a standard that was fictional in the first place to have everybody vying so they can educate certain people and families, and certain families don't get it, right? Because they done robbed and broke them, so the parents have to work extra hard. So the kids all they do is get everything at the school and from the other broken ass children and the fake ass society, and dealing with the dumb police officers who don't know no better, who don't understand what's really going on. And these dumb motherfuckers always got to answer these so-called conservative pale skins talking about, look what we acquired. No, you dumb motherfuckers ain't acquired nothing. Most of y'all came here in 1920s and 40s, and the other ones, y'all been handed out stuff for so long, you don't even pay attention to what was stated, the truth stated by Lincoln, and the truth stated by Martin Luther King and a handful of others. But you always want to sit there and you motherfuckers with your foul mouths, African American. Y'all are not Americans. You're Europeans. Some of you are niggas and don't even know it. And we're just tired of listening to y'all open your mouths and say anything because you sound dumb as hell. And that's why the system needs you dumb pale skins, because you're dumb as fuck. Latinos too. A lot of y'all are European and don't even know it. And then a lot of people are getting it, doing their genealogy and realizing, okay, well, the black people in my family actually was already here. The rest of my family come from Europe. So make it make sense and stop being so fucking elusively stupid. Math is racist, but feelings are more important. But how are perverse feelings important at all? So they're saying that math is racist now. So they eradicated writing cursive because they want motherfuckers to write bubble and box letters, but it's not making sense. I make sure people still know how to write cursive around me. I'm like, can you read that? I'm like, listen, that's a J, that's an A, that's an M, that's an E, and S. There are books out there that if you want to read, that some of them are in cursive, literally. Old World English. You need to go and check it out. And I've had people say, thank you, James. Everybody's been sitting down on me. I can write my name in cursive. I can read in cursive. And that's after like 6-7 years. There's some sick stuff going on. And they redacted and removed history because history is fake. What is wrong with paying attention to what George Orwell said? Mark Twain tells you a plethora of things. Even Einstein made some statements when he was supposed to be a quiet puppet. Like, come on, people. The nurse, 6 months pregnant, steals a bike from pathetic, worthless niggas. Little goofy niggas, pranksters, wanksters, a dumb little goofy nigga. And everybody sides with them. And then you have this one this nigga, this liberal fucktard who goes out and says, I want to apologize. Fuck Roland Martin, but the other one, you know who I'm talking about. I want to apologize for my statements. Oh, okay, come to find out that the children, the teenagers were wrong, and the woman did actually own that. But of course, why would somebody in a hospital walk outside to go get on an e-bike that they had already paid for, want to take it from a bunch of knucklehead nigger teens? All companies are purposely imploding to slip out of a hidden back door while allowing a few to work to let the band play on. You know, the Titanic, and the band played on even though it was sinking, the ship, as if everything is normal. And we know otherwise, those of us who are actually paying attention, right? Now, look at everyone they are hiring for government positions and how unqualified they are. And I mean, you could put a monkey or a dog in that position and they would do better. They got a nigga who worked for bus companies who don't know the first thing about airplanes. Put him in the position of that. Like, come on, people, make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Some people say, well, if it's happening over here, why go over there? I'm not saying nothing on here. There's some things I just won't say on here. You guess. Seeing how you want to work your brain to be able to read what I'm thinking. Lately, I've been working at blocking my thoughts because I've been tapping into my right hemisphere. That's what they say. I've been tapping this side of my head, and it's becoming more and more fruit. Like I feel things, and like I almost go cross-eyed when I think on this side. Like it's not usual. I'm not used to it. I'm allowing myself to get used to it, and it's a painful excursion. No, for real. You focus enough, you'll realize you're not making it up. It's weird things happening, like my itching around my ears, my forehead jumping, just weird things. Like I like eating meat and fish, but I know I can't eat a lot of it. So I don't share on here all the time when I'm having oatmeal with raisins and apricots and all that stuff. Matter of fact, I got to order some more organic apricots because I got pits, I got to grow them, but I want to do that somewhere where we can have a greenhouse and we all doing what we need to do, and we're together and we're learning together, and that's what I want to do. But I don't think it's ever happened because a lot of you are too grafted into the lie. A lot of you are too blinded and you make excuses. A lot of you are afraid and can't even admit your fears. You have more excuses that are equivalent to your fears, and your ignorance reigns supreme. You haven't done anything to remove it. And I can say that. I know it. I know some people, when I sit there and say, I remember that one day when I said thoughts, all of a sudden one person unfollowed. because it was theirs. Then they came back, gave me up a messenger. Dude, how'd you know what I was thinking? I was like, no, I didn't know it was you. I just knew the thought. I felt it, and it wasn't my thought. See, a lot of y'all think it's a game, but you don't want to do anything to elevate yourself. You don't want to do anything to, and then you, no, and not only that, to raise or ascend in this physical right now, but you won't accept anything that might happen. You will just blow it off like there's no way in the world. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to dismiss stuff when you walked around your whole life being dismissed, even when you realize that your whole life has been a lie and everybody else has been living a lie, but they accept the lie. And so therefore now you feel like you got to fight to keep to make everybody believe the truth that you've come to find out. No, you don't. I'm not going to argue with people, telling people, hey, look, you got to believe me now because I'm saying this. No, I got references, sources, and information, not because I grew up with people who knew better and they made sure I knew, but I'm looking at everything happening and it's like a big thing. I'm telling you, they're going to start blowing stuff up and you're going to believe it's an alien invasion and they're going to come down with people with funny suits and they're going to be whopping up, pop, pop, pop. And the majority of y'all gonna be scared stiff. You're gonna be sitting there. Them people gonna walk up and just gonna blow your brains out. They don't care about you being sitting there looking at them with sad puppy dog eyes. You ain't see the little Brazilian girl who got robbed, probably by the same people that murdered her, the two faggot niggas over there in Brazil. Yeah, two butt buddies. Got that little model. She was a well-known Instagrammer. She ain't want nothing to do with none of that. They have her drop something off, but they rob her, and so they take her out there and they execute her. I watched the whole video from start to end, uncensored. Now, one of them niggas is dead, and they looking for the other one. They gonna get him, and that's what I'm saying. You people out here, you're doing stuff, and you think you're gonna go unscathed. Now, some people might get some of these people and say we need them, and they're going to go and grab them up, black bag them, and take them to an underground place and say, look, we're going to equip you, this, that, and other. Now, when this thing goes down, we're going to need you to go out there and raise all kind of cane. Y'all know how it is, the crow. You know, fire it up, fire it up, fire it up. This not Spider over there, Spider dead. You know what I'm talking about. But y'all have a hard time believing it because y'all believe that you have some morals. But you're cowards. You haven't taken anything to heart that's been stated. I'm still in this relationship because I got a ring. Ring don't mean shit. You know what that is? You know what finger that is? You know the importance of that in the psychology of it all? You know the Vatican's perverse, it's a lie. What's that knife? What's the knife mean? The ninth son. What does that mean? Not against my brother, the ninth son. But what does it mean? See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all don't really know nothing, but you sit there and you run around in the world of that perversion. You're afraid to move. You've been put in a position where you can't come out of it. Hey man, if you feel otherwise, tell me. Like I said, if I call your name out, you better believe, you better have your hands together. You better have everything about you together. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see people be better than what they were. I want to see people, I would love to see, when we need, fuck what I want. We need people to rise above the occasion that they've been in. And I know it seems like it's almost impossible, right? When I was telling people years ago, DC don't write laws. They say the lawmakers in DC, how the fuck they gonna write laws for the country when DC is a separate goddamn country? If they paid for that land, the 10 miles, the 40 fucking whatever acres, how are they gonna write laws? See, y'all people don't pay attention. When I tell you that black is not an identity, but you got all these news people that think they're doing something lethargic. Oh, we got more African Americans coming to be Republicans. When we were the Republicans in the first fucking place because the liberals who took over the Republican Party, now you see them running around and now they're even going at each other because they're warlike. They don't know how to do the right thing and the truth. And the few pale skins that tell the truth, because when the Italians came here, they weren't white. Nor were the Irish or the Scots. Bunch of dumb motherfuckers. Look, y'all have a hard time dealing with this reality, and people hate hearing the truth. But when the truth come along and smacks you upside the head, what you gonna do? You're all the puppets to the Ashkenazis, the liars, the deceivers. I don't even think they're Ashkenazis. I think there's something else. But regardless of that, I've got to see enough. I listen to my fucking Ashkenazi uncles, and they like, you know, they go in on their own fucking people. You know, for real, I mean, like, I be like this. I thought I went hard. I just want you to wake the fuck up. They despise who they are. But y'all don't get that. You don't get to see that. Y'all really don't get to see that. My Chinese cousins hate the Chinese government. I'm talking about, and I can't blame them. They said they hate this government. They dark too. They're not no light motherfuckers. They are dark. Been here for at least motherfucking 12 generations. At least. They've been here as long, if not as long or longer than the Pelicans that came here to topple, to move into our cities and everything else. That's a known history, all well known. People talking about theory. It's always the Pelicans saying theory because they can't let it go of the little made up world they live in. They were part of the Tartarian too, but the problem is they want the people who they think they are today. But they want here. Only the ones proving shit to you dumb motherfuckers. And they don't even know how important it is. We create everything. We invented everything. The books are there, the history's there, but everybody want to sit there looking down on the Negro. I don't mind. I'm not your Negro, but I don't mind that term because Negro the Guinea came long after the Negro was placed because we knew that they were Hamitic. And then when they started taking our people over there, then they had to put them in a certain position in a place. I'm watching everybody talk about shit, whether I talked about it 7, 8 years ago, 2, 3 years ago, or 7, 8 months ago. Now all of a sudden they're talking about it as if nobody's going to know. But people pay attention. Everybody wants to be a teacher, and a lot of you are not meant to be a fucking teacher. At least not as what you think. People are hard-headed. People have these egos they want to stroke. Everybody thinks it's some kind of competition. Most people are just foolish in that competition because they negate something that has nothing to do with being positive, but everything of negativity because they have not removed the negativity in their life. They want to stay backwards and reverse upside down and inverted because they can't see it. So there's a want for it, but a need would have you look at those things and not be an illusion and remove yourself from that. Well, there would be some kind of conveyance. You know what I'm saying? You would convey to yourself because you would, through rationale, you would see this and you'd be like, damn, I'm always looking outside of myself. The moment you start looking inside yourself, the moment you start making that change, you have more appreciation and now you do something that equates to something other than what's been happening. I know a lot of dumb niggas and Pelicans all the way, well, they're both of them niggas, all the way around. They just can't free themselves. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter how smart or intelligent, educated, whatever the you want to call it. I look at that guy who was locked up over there in whatever, Russia, whatever the smack. And he got the twin brother or whatever and come back, they mess with his accounts, this and another. And then they have the BBC go to interview him with this goofy bitch. And he chews her ass up. He knows what to say because he's not only lived a certain life to be around these individuals, he's taking the time. I can't say nothing other than that, but he's taking the time to pay attention and he doesn't bite his tongue. I mean, I play a game here. There are times I hold my tongue, but there are many things I don't share or say. Because as I stated, what was it? A handful of days, a week ago, I says, we're going to talk about some things. We're going to watch the people, how they're coming here and they're not being respectful and not talking. They're not showing the love. Our brother Camille has nothing but love for us because he is one of our people. And I know you have a hard time doing that. I'm not saying that because of the information he's sharing, because I'm telling you, I've been around all America and I know that many of them are people. There's many of them who aren't. But y'all don't get that because you're so caught up in your little made-up world. We weren't just here, y'all. We were on all four corners of this motherfucker. Is that so hard to to accept? Let's keep it simple. You know, we have a lot of dark-skinned motherfuckers, so-called in the Yamasee Nation, they one nation by themselves, when all of us was part of the Yamasee Nation, as far as the people of the East and Southern Plain, East and Southern Plain of those cities, all right? And most of them niggas got you believing that this wigwams, longhouses, when we had cities, motherfuckers. We had buildings. We had homes for millennia. That's why I have no respect for most of these niggas talking about they Yamasee. I don't. The Google masters. I've witnessed them. You ask them why you a Mason, why you belong to a fraternity. They can't say nothing. Now all of a sudden they're saying, oh, because I just wanted to take back what was ours. That was not how we did it. This is what I'm talking about. They don't know shit. And a lot of y'all follow these people. You think you know. That's what I'm telling you, you don't. And it's hard for you because you think you know me. I keep telling you, we're not the same. You don't know me. We can't vote. I love you. But you have a hard time accepting that. Because see, you have a hard time accepting the truth. So I don't really go there with that too much. I just went there right now to explain. But I don't go there because y'all have been caught up with these dumb motherfuckers. Look at Cypress, right? With her 5013, she out of Virginia, the Waka Waka Mock, whatever the fuck. She's very disrespectful, arguing with people. This bitch needs a head check. And I don't like calling no sister a bitch, but when you act like motherfucker, either you in heat or you broken. And then our other brother, he don't even know how to be respectfully responsible because though he builds, and I've helped, and I actually helped get him a lot of views, he doesn't want to come over and be responsible. What's really going on? Then we got niggas who still want to push black and all this other dumb shit. And y'all still want to fall. And we got this one nigga, he's just like a fed, right? Just out of the box, right? He's just going around and he's talking about all the shit he wasn't reading. Nobody was reading this shit. I've been reading it for how long now? Not talking about Malachi York, the brother who was singing that song with his group and shit, the Philadelphonics, and all that shit. I ain't talking about that. Yeah, Dr. Malachi York had his own recording label. He could sing his ass off. I'm not talking about that or the other individuals. What I'm saying here is, if you don't get it, a lot of motherfuckers push shit too strenuous, and they don't walk people in baby steps. Everything I'm reading to you, I'm telling you just to pay attention to, do the research, because everything is a little piece of puzzle that alludes to something other than what we know. Nobody else is doing that. Nobody. No fucking body. That's all I've been doing all my life. And people actually started paying attention some years ago. Now people are starting to hear, and people are starting to put it together. Yeah, we didn't create our own demise. We were walked into it. It was known long ago that was going to happen. It's a story of ancient that's long older than you can even imagine. No, we knew it was going to happen. We just didn't know when. Okay, I got to put the charger on. It said 15%. Now, hold on, guys. Let me put this charger in. I like my phone to actually go dead, but seeing how I'm talking on it. All right, there we go. Awesome. No. Whenever you choose to state something, make sure you know exactly what you're stating. And I'm not beating up on you. I'm saying this, I've said this to everybody else, and people really walk careful because they know that I don't bite my tongue. No. We're at our demise now because people want to focus outside themselves and believe they have all the answers and know what they're saying when they don't. They don't have the answers, nor do they know what they're saying. And that's ergo's the ego they haven't killed off, so they can become subtle. It doesn't mean to give up all the delusion of all the arguments and debates, so they can't remove themselves from that mentality to sit back and actually pay attention. So most people have come over to me and they've been paying attention and they're like, holy shit, I'm learning something new. That's what it's about. But the thing is, I always tell people, don't accept everything I'm saying. Research it, look into yourself, look at the mirror, get the eye-to-eye contact, question yourself, hug a tree, ground your feet in the dirt. Don't go, oh, but my dog will poop. Well, find a place where you can put your feet in the ground. Use the intelligence that you have. Go inside yourself, elevate yourself. Don't stress about the things going on. And that's why I was stating earlier that most people are scared and they won't admit it. That's ego, There was a period of time after my son died, and what I wanted to do to that doctor, I had a fear. The fear was what I actually would do. Well, I know what I would have done. That could be like nervousness. There could be nervousness that gives you an adrenaline dump, right? Where you just, whatever's going to happen, you allow it to happen instead of fighting back. Then there's a nervous, it's excitement nervous. It's a good nervous. So there's a bad nervous and there's a good nervous. Same thing with how we think, how we move, our thought displacement and acceptance. We have a hard time accepting somebody correcting us, but we want to displace every thought and that's irrelevant to the truth because we feel some kind of way. That's why I always tell people, fuck your feelings. I don't care. And people know it. What you say, give it thought before you say it, because I will correct it. And because I like to jump around sometimes and play a game, I test people. People need to be tested. Man and woman need to be tested because they have become so frolicking in the hue of who they are and some kind of what they used to be that they need to be snapped out and woke the fuck out of this bullshit. So don't say things that you really don't know what you mean when you're saying it. Even though you may feel that way, feelings don't mean fuck. Knowing is a key. It's quintessential. On here, people know to do this. They have I actually have my research team here, Sue and Lloyd. Oh yes, that's my research team. And DJ whenever he comes in. Very informative people, well indoctrinated in the skills of finding information and putting it out here. So just sit back and learn. But I'm gonna get off of here and get ready to come back and read. I'm gonna actually cut up my fruit with some cinnamon. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy that and have me some arugula on the side, just straight up arugula, maybe some cucumbers, and this no seasoning, no nothing, maybe a little cayenne, and then I'll be back. I went out this morning, just doing my Wing Chun, and I was like, oh wow, man, okay, it feels good. Get my low kicks and stuff and my side kicks, and seeing how my back and my knees was going. If you don't stop rubbing against me with your little hair falling off, I took him outside, y'all. He was just flipping and rolling around like a sausage in the casing or something. And I wanted to throw, you lucky I don't eat cats. I wanted to throw peppers and stuff on him. No, I'm just kidding. No, he was just rolling, and he's still hair falling off him. What can I give him in his diet? He ate grass and everything, y'all. What diet should I give him so his hair stopped falling off? Somebody hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Gee. No, it's my little bro, Alexander. But what was that? Yeah, cinnamon. Hell yeah. Yeah. Cinnamon is you get your apple. You know what's good with the Granny Smith apple? Cut them up with some mangoes and put seven Japanese seasoning, spice. So put it in a little bowl, Pyrex preferably, not some plastic or rubber. Cut your apple. Don't worry about the seeds and all that. Pull the seeds out and save them. Trust me. And then get your mango, cut it up, and with the skin, y'all, that hardened skin, and put your 7 seasonings, chili spices, and shake them up. Just let them sit for about 20 minutes. Enjoy that. It's the bomb, y'all. Yo. You want to talk about good heart and strong gut and this, that, and the other? But you can even take it and put it in the fridge and let it ferment a little bit. You dig what I'm saying? Put a couple drops of vinegar in the bottom and just let it sealed container. Just let it gas up a little bit for 2 hours on the shelf, on the which card. Then put them in the fridge and just let it sit in there with them spices. It ferments, even better for your gut health. Y'all, look, man, I'm doing my best, y'all. Doing what I can. Giving my tea. I asked y'all to go back and watch the videos. I don't say, when I say pale skins, and I'm not, it's no hate, because see, somebody said, Red, would you be with a pale skin woman? I have to have me about 2 or 3 sisters, and maybe she could slip in if they cool with her and she built right. Because she might not be what she thinks she is. She might be a nigga. No, I'm dead serious. I was the first one that went around proving that pale skins had birth certificates that said Negro and black on, and nobody believed me. Some people say, but that's from the one drop rule. Shut the fuck up, you monkeys. No, they were actually birthed in by us because you accepted fake science and these bullshit doctors and the narrative of this new world. You are hard-headed. That's why people don't think and do the research first. And the people have done the research, they come over here, they don't say a goddamn thing. They're like, this nigga right. This original, this autochthonous. When people were using that word, I was listening to everybody say it about 6 years ago. Nobody knew how to say it. I'm like, it's autochthonous, man. I was saying this on MySpace. And some people were like, yeah, he was. We thought he was crazy. Just like on my old Instagram account that the punks had to get rid of, because that's what they are. I wonder how they're doing right now, getting sick and everything else. But guy from Korea remembered me. So I remember you. Yeah, and he's about our age, about 55 or something. He says, I remember you came here breakdancing using melts. I was like, yeah, you remember that? We brought it there. Yeah, in the 80s. Y'all don't have a fucking clue about nothing. And that's good. What you need to have a clue about is how great you are and what you're capable of and who you are compared to these goofy fucks who are going to keep saying the same shit. Because see, there's some cowards in the media. Know this. They about to destroy some shit. And some of y'all right where you, not some of you, if you're here, you shouldn't be where you're at. You need to get the fuck up out of there. But some of y'all keep making excuses. Nothing's going to happen. It's going to blow over. I heard some motherfuckers around close to me who think like that. Just dumb motherfuckers. Yeah, well, it's going to happen. Oh, they're going to do another. You already know about it. You heard about it. They're going to do another pandemic. Why are we dealing with global warming, but yet it's 70 degrees? They came back spraying. It started raining. We're getting storms. It rained even on the East Coast, same time it rains over here. But y'all motherfuckers ain't paying attention to that. The orange haze, I got friends in Canada saying, my nigga, we don't have no fire over here, but there was 500 fires. But what kind of fires and who was starting them? And you had that orange ass haze. I've been in the city when fires happened before in Canada, and we had smoke, and it didn't look nothing like that. Now you have the media don't want to talk about none of the lung problems. You got Facebook still wanting to block motherfuckers talking about COVID when everybody knows that COVID's bullshit because the motherfucker said, well, we didn't make you get the shot if you die, blah, blah, blah. But you still have dumb motherfuckers on the algorithm or Sophia or whatever the fuck they want to call the AI still want to censor shit over there because they too stupid to know better. But you individuals believe that you need these platforms. Anyway, let me get off of here. You know, my Cashapp's still there. I haven't looked because I turned this shit off last night. When it was time to go to sleep, I turned every damn thing off. I knew I was going to be on West Side's Live. I love to go over there with my brother, but I was tired. So when I'm tired, I go to sleep, y'all. Even though I know I get up to, it's not to go to use the bathroom, old man thing like that, but get up sometimes, just wake up like, oh, fuck. And then this one, what the fuck is you doing? And I have to throw the pillow at him, and then I go back to sleep. So here you can see. I guess I thought somebody might have donated $245. Yeah, I don't bring and spend this. I buy books, y'all. Like, don't be stupid. I mean, I can put my wallet out. I can show you a $10,000 roll if I wanted to, you know. So just help donate for the fucking books because a whole bunch more. Now we know in about 2 weeks, going to be hopefully 2.5 weeks, we'll be receiving a whole bunch of books that I ordered just end of last week. So again, Young Cherry, thank you. Thank everybody else and our brothers and beloved sisters. Hit it up, man, because I'm not going to stop buying books until the day they decide to destroy everything or we snap out of this coma and we take it to them. Donate. They're good books that you know nothing about. You don't know how to look up. Trust me. And it's not on Amazon or Google. You Google master motherfucker. There's books that I actually order from overseas as well. All right? I can't wait. Oh, God. Anyway. Number love, my beloved sisters, my magnificent brothers. Brothers are magnificent in what we can do. Our sisters are wonderful. They're like the light. It's all things. But you don't have to believe me. Stay in your fake world if you want. Illness as a metaphor, and you don't have to be as sick as everybody else around you. All right? Oh! I got a book! Oh, shit! Oh. Yesterday. I got two, but I'm going to show you one. I opened it up. Shut up. The Gospel of the Holy 12. I got this one because it's different from that little black. Whoever seen the other one, the black book? But I don't like that book. It's all scrappy. You can't even hardly read it. This one, man, it's tiny than a motherfucker. I can see it. I can read it. It's tiny than a motherfucker. I think they're doing this on purpose to strain your eyes, but I'm good. But goddamn, bro. I put it back in the box. I like the box. I'm retarded like that. Just shut up. So, yeah. An original and complete gospel written down and published by late Reverend G.J. Alshley. New edition with introduction and notes by Francis Udine, M.A., priest in the liberal Catholic Church. Now, the only reason why I got it, because it alludes to something else that's based on some of the other books that I'm reading. Like I said, every book, there are pieces of puzzles. You're not going to find everything in one book. You're just not going to do it. They take things and disperse it all over the place. The thing is for you to be able to read this stuff and consciously, through self-subjugation, pull the things out. Not because they just matter, because you see where they go. Like when I was telling people dragons were real, but they want you to believe in some goddamn dinosaur. Not one bone from dinosaurs is real at all, but some made up shit. Yeah, people didn't believe it, but now people are finding out. You even have whistleblowers at the Smithsonian that they get suicided, but they've told you. Anyway, I'll see y'all here in a couple of hours. I got to eat this shit up because I know it's going to have me in the bathroom and catch up with y'all. The Cashapp is $ uppercase INDIAN, Indian uppercase JIM 1. That's Indian Gem. That's the Cashapp. So $2, $3, it don't matter, y'all. I'm not gonna get rich. I'm not gonna mutilate these motherfuckers, but I can get some books because I match it. All right. That way we read. And I told you we'll set up today because I really want to read the other books right there. I sit up and I read a lot. All right. It's already known. I'm gonna be doing that after I eat these fruits and go to the bathroom. And all I gotta do, I'll be up on there reading some books if I ain't working on rifles or whatever. And I'll see you on a couple of, maybe a few hours. All right. Number love.